I want to introduce a little analogy, maybe a little anecdote, if you will, to kind of help explain the gospel. I'll use in terms that, we all can relate to, involves money. Hey, who doesn't want money? I'll break it down like this. There was a father who owns a company, and this father is a billionaire, has a ton of money. And let's say he gives you a part of the company, he makes you a millionaire. And he tells you about 2 stocks. And he says that one of these stocks will sustain your wealth for eternity, never go broke again. The other one will cause you to go broke and go into debt. However, you don't know what it means to go broke or to be in debt because you never experienced that before. All you know is money. That's what all you ever dealt with is money. So he has a jealous former coworker. This boy got fired. Wasn't doing things right. Just boss had to get him up and out of there. All right. So he tricks you into investing all your money in the stock that your father warned you about, saying that if you invest in that stock, you'll become a billionaire like your father. So instead of trusting your father, you trust the jealous coworker, thinking that, okay, bet I will become like my father if I invest my money in this stock, not knowing you're already like him because of all the money that you do have. So you go on ahead, you put all your money into that stock, and to no surprise, not only do you lose all your money and part of your company, but you also end up in debt. And no matter how much you do, how hard you work, how much you try, you can't get out of the debt. The father, knowing this, decides, you know what, I know you can't get out of this debt. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay the debt myself. All right, you covered, you good. All of it, boom, gone. All right, so you're debt free now. Debt free for life. And you have part of your company. You got it back. Everything's restored. Boom, everything's good with the father. He said, boom, I'm in debt. You got part of your company. It's all good. However, you're currently not a millionaire. The father's like, you know what? I'm going to save these millions from you. I'm going to save the money. I'm going to keep it for you. I'm keeping track of it. Don't worry. You're good now. Everything's good. You're debt free. All that stuff. I took care of it. And I'm going to keep your millions. I got it for you for a later date that you're going to get at a later date. However, right now, you can add to that million. You can add to that pile of money that I have stored for you. And you can grow your role within the company. So that little story or anecdote is an example of kind of what happened in the garden and a little bit of what the gospel is in terms of gospel being the good news. To break it down, I'm going to talking about the story of Adam and Eve. We're talking about the 2 stocks, talking about the 2 trees in the garden, right? Jealous former co-worker, Satan, the father being God, and then the debt being the sin debt. So all that stuff, I'm going to go over and kind of break it down. That was just a quick little story to kind of give you a new perspective. Okay, but this is what we're talking about, but give you an idea of what that looks like. Right?